Okay, so this is my Frankencoop in the making. What I've got back here was an old box that used to be over there doing nothing, so I moved that back here, and now I can store, this is hay and mulch that I made, and those are pine shavings in both of these cans, and there's some hand tools, so this is kind of nice to have. This is the home, the dog house, which will now be the duck house. Pine shavings and straw, and hopefully not much water or food or poop. But this is thick. This is a couple inches down, and I should be able to turn it with one of those tools and kind of keep it from getting too funky. And the big door for the ducks to get out. I've got here the old fencing I took apart from that old plot, and I've got some big stones because I've staple gunned it to the bottom a little bit, but it was not really holding. And I've got all these rocks over here that usually get covered over with grass anyway. So I am going to dig them up, and I think it's going to look pretty awesome, and fortify the bottom of this. The top is holding good. This area, I wanted to have it so I could raise it up, but it was too hard to do, so I nailed in this plywood. This is another piece to kind of add support, and I put hooks on the bottom, so that is where I have some wire, some thin wire for hanging pictures that I'm gonna hook up so I can lower those down to about midway between the top and the ground. That's a water feeder and a food dispenser. Now this was the tricky part. I mean, all of it was tricky. This is this side. Again, I put clumps of sod. If I have leftover rocks, which I think I might, I will put the rocks along the bottom here just to make sure nothing can get in. But this is pretty tight. This was the bugger. I wanted to be able to get in. So this is lifts on these hinges. It's not the sturdiest, but it serves a purpose. And then this shuts down, and now this doesn't sit too well, but that's all right. And then the gate was also tricky. It lifts up, and it doesn't close too great. And I've got to figure out, I put this board in today. I'm going to put another board in because this gap is not acceptable. This is also maybe a little bit of a problem that I can work on. My thought was to put bungee, since this opens and it's light, bungee cord, which I've got a couple from here to here. Probably, if I can get away with one, great. If not, two. To secure that, I might have to do the same here to here. I don't know, but see, and this skirt comes out so nothing can dig under. My open spot here, I think I'm going to use this old cage I dug out of the woods, or some more of this fencing, and make some kind of apron, probably on the inside of it, so it doesn't inhibit the swing. Anyway, that's a quick overview of what I've been doing.